Who's up next in the UFC?
Who's up next? Who could it be? Oh.
I said, who's up next in the UFC?
Who's up next? Who could it be?
Who? Yeah. What's going on? It's Who's Up Next. We're going to matchmake for pretty much every fight on the UFC card unless I get bored, which happens a lot.
Fucking intro song.
I think today, though, I think we should go from the bottom up because I start getting bored talking about all these low-level fighters that I don't know.
Like, come on, Mike Davis is low level, bro. All right, bet. Yeah, let's go.
No, I'm just like, who gives a fuck about who this random prelim fighter should fight next? You know what I'm saying? After a boring decision. But this card was actually really good. Before we get into by the way, thank you, Gio, for joining the stream.
My name's Giuliano Argenti.
Before we get into the matchmaking, I just want to quickly mention who won my Tapology League. So my Tapology League, whoever gets the most event wins at the end of the year, I'm gonna pay $100 to. So right now, Sean Moody is in first place. He's got 2 wins.
I knocked Sean Moody's dick in on this last card.
So this week,
not over.
This week it looks like Nick the Dane won. So he's actually got 2 wins now. So now he's like tied with Sean Moody for 2 wins. In second place was Thal. Deep 3 CBD delivery, Aaron Tats, number 5. Skeletor, Bodak, Chico Picks, Cheddarhead, Matua, and Brutta 9000 tied for 10th. Giuliano came in 12th. Show Other 13th, Kiwi 14th, Avian, which is actually Fork Notes 15th. 16th is Brandor, UFC Ape. Sean Moody in 18th, in the Granite 19th, Strickland's Burner 20th, and not in the AM Bro in 21. So those are the results. Congrats to Nick the Dane. As I said, he is now tied for first with Sean Moody. So anyway, before we just kind of get into the matchmaking and everything like that, who like had the most impressive performance? Who are you looking forward to fighting next?
To me, I would say, honestly, I'm gonna say Steve Garcia, bro.
Okay. And why is that?
So, like I was saying on Frankie's panel this morning, I think that because there's been so much mobility in the featherweight division since he last fought, he was kind of, he wasn't really in the conversation for title contention, and and people forgot that he, how deadly he is, I mean, and Cal, you talk about how washed Calvin Kattar is and everything, but the thing is, Calvin Kattar's never been knocked out, and Garcia was, the way that Garcia was just completely in control. His weird stance, his awkward feints, totally knew what he was doing. Not a hair out of place. I mean, you put him up against I would say Josh Emmett maybe. Not to jump the gun and matchmake really, but
Oh, no worries.
I think that that's a great test.
I'm gonna put up a poll so that the audience can participate in the matchmaking. But yeah, I don't know if I think I understand what you're trying to say. Like, hey, I went over Calvin Kattar, a guy who was in title contention at one point himself. Shows that Steve Garcia can make it to the next level. But I don't know if a win over Calvin Kattar's means he's up next. For maybe a ranked guy because Calvin Kattar was number 14th. But I'm not sure if just a win over Calvin Kattar is going to give me super high hopes for him as a prospect for title contention. Just me personally, but I do understand what you're trying to say. So I have the card here. For me, I mean, obviously Derek Lewis's performance was interesting, but after kind of some thought, obviously he fought a guy who was pretty new to the organization. I would say that Jake Matthews had a pretty impressive performance, subbing Chidi and Jaquani really, really quick. Walter Walker, same thing. But I would honestly say, like, Fatima Klein, the opener of the card, actually got me pretty stoked. And I would say Morgan Sherrier, just because I counted him out in this fight. But yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna pull up the card and then we'll kind of go from the first fight up, if that's all right with you.
Nah, dude, fuck that. You don't get to control this shit.
Okay, so yeah, Fatima Klein. So obviously she beat Melissa Martinez, who, I mean, honestly, I don't know much about, and I wasn't like, oh, Melissa Martinez. She's 1-2 in the UFC now. So was a 1-1 50-50 fighter in the promotion before this fight took place. Oh shit. So I'm gonna check out the rankings, but I guess do you have a name in mind for her next? Fatima Klein?
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, so Fatima Klein's from Hyde Park, New York, which is upstate New York, and I think I was telling you this.
Your audio is kind of like cutting out. Once every once in a while.
That is my audio shit. Is it better now or not?
It sounds a little like you're underwater a little bit.
All right, here, let me just go out and come back in.
Sounds good. Let's see, I'm just gonna pull up the rankings really quick. I just like to go off of Tapology's rankings unless somebody's like ranked super high. Also, by the way, great N-word tower there, Mila. Fake Mila Stoner. So yeah, I think, is she a strawweight? What fucking weight class does she even fight in? She's small. I think she had a fight at flyweight, but why doesn't it tell me what weight this fight took place at? I think when she fought Jazzy J, it was definitely at flyweight. Dudakova and Melissa Martinez. She might be a flyweight. I feel fucking stupid now that I don't know what weight class she's fighting in. He's going to say some crazy okay. God damn it! Why don't I know what fucking weight class this woman fights in? Doesn't it usually say? Oh, wait, 115. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, 115. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up the rankings in that division, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, what's up? Is my audio all right?
No, it sounds exactly the same, honestly.
God damn.
It's all right. It kind of always sounds like this when you come in on StreamYard from your phone, at least on my streams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me try something.
All right, so Fatima Klein is ranked at 27.
Yeah,
or sorry, 25. This is on Tapology.
I think she should fight Angela Hill, honestly.
Problem I have with that is they have Angela Hill at 11th, and I think she's actually ranked like on the UFC's website. Also, she's booked against Yasmin Lucindo. So I don't like to book people that are already. I don't like to matchmake for people that are already booked, And
The thing
especially,
is,
I don't think the win over someone that was 1-1 in the promotion warrants like a fight with like Angela Hill. But I do understand that she did have a really impressive finish.
against
Like,
Sudakova as well. She's, I mean,
yeah,
dude, she
good point.
she had a,
Two fight
she
winning
had
streak now, two
Jasmine.
finishes.
Yeah, 2 finishes at WMMA. She lost her first fight, but that was against Jasmine Judovicius, which is that's a very difficult like debut, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's Angela Hill. I say Angela Hill by the way because you're like this card kind of had like a lot of it was kind of like changing of the guard type fights where you had older fighters fighting younger fighting, Bonfim versus Thompson, Cater versus Garcia, and Lewis versus Teixeira, and it's like there's some fraud checking, and then there's some just like just out with the old and with the new type shit. You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, so you do have Karolina Kovalevich like ranked up there still somehow. And again, I don't hate the Angela Hill fight. She is booked. There's like Karolina Kovalevich just hanging around. She is on a 2-fight losing streak though. Some other prospects that sound kind of interesting for her to fight would be like Yasmin Jauregui, Loma, but I think Loma deserves like somebody higher ranked. But also, she has been getting decisions lately.
I mean, but she's not ready for Loma, and also it's like the two. It's like what's better for the division is to have the two of them fight their way up,
Okay.
and then before they fight each other.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think about like like Tisha Pennington or Karolina Kovalevich?
Tisha Pennington's interesting. If I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I think she kills Carolina. Tisha Pennington's a tougher fight. I mean, Tisha Pennington. I mean, questionable split decision win in her last fight.
She's always getting split decisions, bro.
The fight before that, the fight before that, she pieced up somebody, I forget, but and then her wife lost the fucking belt on the same card.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put those in the chat. So we got
Carolina, yeah, just to get into the rankings, and then
But I don't hate the Angela Hill fight.
yeah, the Angela Hill fight. I say that just like I said because it's like it's like there's some like I mean Angela Hill got her first finish by sub at 39 years old, so I mean that's a test as well. But also, I mean the bitch is old as fuck, so.
Just gonna make a poll really quick, and we'll let it go for a couple minutes so people can vote.
For sure. I'm allowed to curse on the show, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it was just like the bitch is old as fuck, and I'm like, fuck. I was on that MMA anomaly shows panel, and like they keep shit mad PG-13, so like.
Yeah, I mean, like I would like to. I try to not cuss, but I always end up fucking cussing.
Yeah.
So
Why just really for a second, like why? What do you think?
oh, cause it like demotes your video. When you do like the algorithm and stuff. At least that's what I've heard.
Yeah. When you get monetized though, as long as you select monetization, you cop to like the lowest tier of shit. Like it kind of, they're like, all right, yeah, this is harmless.
I don't think I
Nelson
spelled
knows.
Yasmin Jauregui right.
Probably not. You probably fucked it up. It's okay.
What's up?
It's okay.
Oh, her last.
I said
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
That's why I just put Carolina in the chat because I was like, I'm not even gonna attempt to spell that. By the way, there's a lot of people in here. We got a fake Amila Stunner. There's Leandro lurking around. Email Mailson.
Leandro's
Fake JVD. Somebody named Spooky Scarecrow. And Tress. Good to see Tress in the chat. So yeah, vote in the poll question. Like I said, we'll let it go for a little bit, and then because I mean, I kind of like the thought, like, and you said, like, just put her up against another prospect. and Yasmin Horigi, and you know that fight will be really fun as well, because Yasmin Horigi fights like her fights are always very fun and usually end in a finish.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just want to see Fatima Klein just fucking tear through some more people. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
and if she did tear through Angela Hill, it'd be impressive. But generally, Angela Hill is not somebody that people just tear through.
no, I know. I think Fatima Klein is actually like, I mean, she could fight. I wouldn't be surprised that if she were fighting for the belts a year from now or a little bit, maybe a little longer. I mean, dude, Hyde Park, New York is a very weird, specific place. There used to be a lot of rapes there, so like the women there all know how to fight. It's a
Yeah,
real
you told
thing.
me that.
Yeah, it's a real thing,
I
dude.
was in your stream when you said that, and I was like, "Yeah, that's where I draw the line." And then I left. So
Wait, what? Oh, why? Because I said the word. No, I mean, no, it makes sense
yeah.
though,
I'm
right?
like, you could see, you could say, like assaults. Like
I mean, yeah, but like it's a fucking fact. I mean, that's why. I mean, why else would the
it's
culture
an
of an entire
unfortunate one.
city change? No,
Which
yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah. But
mainstream? It's Shiraz. It's on my YouTube channel, Combat Casual. And Gio was just nice enough to stream it to his audience, so thanks for that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think she. I mean, you think by the end of next year she fights for the belt?
I mean, she could, dude. She's very. I mean, the Dudikova
And
fight was
I
crazy.
think that I think strawweight used to be really stacked, but unfortunately, I think women's fly is one of the best up
Oh
and
yeah,
coming.
women flyweight's the best division for sure. Um, but also, I mean, yeah, I mean, and I mean that being said, it's another reason why she can move up really fast.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Like if she gets a knockout over somebody like Angela Hill and then fights one more time against like a top ranked opponent, yeah, I think she would definitely be in title contention 100%.
But yeah, enough with Fatima Klein. Fatima Klein, next strawweight champion. Look out for her.
Okay, so we
Repping
only got
Hyde
2
Park.
votes. I feel like maybe I shouldn't cast my vote just because there's only 2. But right now it's Carolina. Well, actually, it's 50-50.
If you and I were to both vote, it would also be 50-50.
It's Horigi. No, I would probably vote Horigi. If you guys want to vote in the poll question, I'll leave it up for a couple more minutes. But I would probably go Horigi myself. I know your pick is Angela Hill.
Well, how soon is Angela Hill fighting actually? Because
Oh yeah, she's fighting next month.
okay, yeah. See, like that's what I'm saying. It's like she has a fight booked, yes, but like they would both be ready to fight each other, when they're each ready for a next fight, pretty much, right?
Sure, and that's why I
So
put
it's
her on
like,
the poll.
yeah. Because like I mean, I'm the same way about like I'm not. It's like this isn't fantasy football, you know what I mean? It's like if someone has a fight booked, it's like, you know, that's why Derek Lewis calling out Waldo Cortez the coach was kind of retarded, you know.
Mm. Did you vote in the poll?
Did I?
Yeah, you should.
Uh,
Because I just
I
voted
should.
for Horigi.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's on my
Oh,
it's on my live stream.
I
That'll be a vote. That'll be a vote a minute, and then I'll end the poll at 5 minutes.
but let's see. Dude. Woo, Angela Hill.
Let's go. Number 2. All right, I'm gonna end the poll. Oh shit! You're right. It is Angela Hill. Okay, we'll put her.
All right.
Cool. 50% of the vote. The vote. Just gotta get her picture. And see, her picture is like still with her with this like half Jufro thing. Also, did you know that Angela Hill is the granddaughter of Betty and Barney Hill?
Is that true?
Yeah, she's like talked about it on the podcast before. All right, so that's who we're gonna match up Klein with next is Angela Hill. Going to the next fight on the card, Mike Davis and Mitch Ramirez. Super impressive performance for Mike Davis because the first round he out grappled Mitch Ramirez, almost had him in a choke a bunch of times. Mitch Ramirez, super tough, fought off the choke for an entire round, and then the next round, Mike Davis is like, "Fuck it, you want to have a fight on the feet? I'll oblige you," and he knocks out Mitch Ramirez with a flying knee. I heard he's been training at Tiger Muay Thai recently. So it's kind of going.
That was why I went with the first round KO, but also yeah, I mean Mike Davis is a way better fighter than I mean people really do like even sometimes subconsciously have this thing about somebody's only as good as their last fight, which is almost never the case. Yeah, I was thinking that Drakkar, Drakkar Close.
Yeah, the guy who had that sick scrap.
Yeah.
Benny T.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't look to see if he had a fight booked, but I would like to see that fight. Mike Davis versus Drakkar Close.
So that's Gio's vote. Is Drakkar Close? I mean, I want to see him active because that's kind of been the, I don't know. That's kind of been Mike Davis's biggest problem as of late, right? Is that he just hasn't been very active.
Yeah, but I mean, he lost the fight to DM. He came back. He got this finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I just don't want to see him take another year off and fight again.
Yeah. I mean, neither do I. I mean, I think he should. I don't know. I don't think he took much damage, dude. I think. Well, maybe. No. I mean, I don't know. Not enough to where you can.
Drakkar Close again booked against Edson Barboza on August the 16th. That's interesting. So that means that Edson is coming back up to lightweight then.
Or is it at featherweight?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure. Let me check it out.
Yeah, because dude, I didn't realize Chris Curtis was about to fight at welterweight until he almost lost that fight.
Right. Let's see.
Actually, I'll say the winner of that fight.
Okay.
If it's at lightweight.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, let me see. Is it August?
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what weight that's taking place. So that is interesting, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Drakkar Close was dropping down to lightweight. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Edson came back up to lightweight either, but I don't know. Maybe he thinks that there's too many killers down at featherweight. He's got better chances up at lightweight.
That's right.
All right, so ranked above him is Dober, somebody who's not booked. Ranked because they have Mike Davis at 35.
Dober, actually, that's a good fight too. Dude,
that is a sick fight. Manuel Torres would be sick.
Manuel Torres
would start getting into like Nasrat Haqparast territory.
Haqparast being a ranked opponent. Manuel Torres. Huh?
Ludovic Klein.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I could see Ludovic Klein would that would turn into like a 29-28 hugging match probably, given the way Ludovic Klein would. I mean, he'd be getting outstruck, and then he would initiate a clinch, Ludovic clinch short. So, like, I mean, in terms of like a fight I'd actually like to see. I mean, Ludovic Klein's boring as fuck, dude. As far as I'm concerned.
I mean, he was really fun when he first came in to the UFC, but yeah.
I mean, he knocked out the fucking
He's been,
one
he
guy.
had that left high kick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
this is taking place at lightweight. Okay, cool.
Oh, it is. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say the winner of Jakar Close versus Barboza. Then.
Got it. Cool, and we'll put that. We'll have that ready as a picture. So, I think Dober is a interesting match as well. I'll put that in the poll question. Hey Idaho, how are you feeling from Saturday night? Dude, I streamed for like 16 hours straight, so it's been a hell of a day. But yeah, so all right, who's up next for Davis? Winner of Barboza versus Davis sounds sick. Dober. And then I guess we'll add I don't know, I think maybe Manuel Torres is like a little bit too high up the rankings, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
Manuel Torres is too good, bro. I mean, Mike Davis, he needs another fight before, he needs
Starts like
another.
getting into the ranked territory.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
I'm trying to see. I think that those are really the only two ones that sound interesting, right?
I mean, yeah, I like Jakar Close. I think Jakar Close beats Barboza too.
All right, so we'll have Barboza and Close, and then Davis. The poll is up. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's Drew Dober's always in a really fun fight, and so is Jakar Close, Barboza. I think any three of those fights would be sick for Mike Davis.
Yeah.
I really like Mike Davis. I mean, the guy's super well rounded, got power. He fought his last fight like shit against for SCM, but I guess he had Lyme disease.
He has. I mean, doesn't Lyme disease like not go away?
I think you might be right. I'm honestly not sure, but obviously Jim Miller was the most famous fighter who had Lyme disease, right? And so I don't know if he just like didn't know he had it, because I don't know if it's something you just know right away you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, dude, the thing is, like, I mean, that's something where it's like, if Mike Davis is inconsistent, like, where I mean, there's it's one thing if he just gets outclassed by a better fighter. It's another thing if he gets Lyme disease, like twitches, and like you can't rely on him. I mean, so it's like that's something that I guess you need to see. But he, yeah, like I mean, also, I mean, I picked him to win based almost as much on Mitch Ramirez just being such shit, but also, I mean, he fought. I did not expect him to fight that well, and like, I think
Mitch
him versus
Ramirez or Mike Davis.
Yeah, no, Mike Davis.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I mean, he pulverized Mitch Ramirez. I mean,
All right, so the poll's 50-50 still. Give it a couple more minutes.
How long do you wait for the...
I'll let it go for like 5 minutes. I don't know if people are really watching today. I kind of decided to go live pretty late too. So
yeah, well, so if Nelson's here and Shiraz is here and Andrew's here, that's all good.
It says I have 10 live viewers, but I don't know.
Let me see mine. Anyway, dude, You know what's good is that nobody is that like we're not doing fucking matchmaking for. See, like I'll like there maybe for like the main and co-main events, like I'd matchmake for like the losers.
Yeah, sure. It depends. Like I kind of like to go through the card and see like what's interesting, and then I'll kind of decide who I want to matchmake for later.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll just end the poll, and we'll just go with Jakar Close and Barboza, since I think we're both kind of on that. I like that fight.
Yeah. All right. So so now like okay, so basically this is like this is where like Eduardo Mira, dude, like I mean, you know, like Karine Silva is like she's like one of those fights. It's like, you look at the rankings and it's just like, it's like who like I think Eduardo Mira is really good. I think Lauren Murphy
Really?
was not.
I think she sucks. She had kind of a tough fight against Lauren Washed Murphy.
Dude, but I mean,
really
yeah,
good. Like,
I mean,
what is really good mean?
I mean, you say Lauren Murphy's washed, dude. I mean, she fought for the belt against Shevchenko.
Oh, actually, I think the next fight was Walker versus Inzachuk.
Oh, okay. All right. Fucking.
So yeah, Walter Walker. I actually had picked Kennedy to win, and he had a sick heel hook. And how many heel hooks is that for him now? Like 3? I think that's his 3rd heel hook submission win.
Yeah, but it's fucking second, dude. That verbal tap shows some bullshit. But
what's that?
But yeah, dude. I just said the verbal tap. Like, I mean, I hate that.
Did he verbally tap? I thought he actually did tap.
No. I'm talking about.
Either way,
I'm talking about the junior Tava fight.
Oh, okay.
In Australia. You remember Tava yelled, trying to roll out of it, and they stopped the fight.
I don't know if he actually protested it. Did he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. But yeah, that was annoying. But I mean, yeah, dude, I think Walter Walker knows he's got a round of cardio in him, and and he I mean, played to his strengths. I mean, he just exploded out, got him against the cage, grabbed the fucking leg and twisted it. Kennedy got back on top for a second too. And Walter Walker just wouldn't fucking stop. It's like, give me that fucking, yeah.
They had Kennedy at 17th. There's like guys like Mick Parkin, Kuniev, Tuivasa on a huge losing streak, Gaziv, Derek Lewis.
I'm gonna go right for the top shelf. Oh, sorry. I said I'm gonna go right for the fucking top shelf. Fucking Towson Teixeira.
You think that Walker should fight Teixeira next?
I do. I really do.
Huh. That doesn't make sense to me.
Really?
He just got knocked out. So I don't know. I don't like putting guys that got knocked out up against guys who just got like a really good.
Yeah, but like think about how they main evented him. Something. Think about how they main evented. They put Teixeira in a main event, right? They had all this faith in him. After he finished Justin Taffa in 35 seconds, right? I mean, he
just lost. Who just lost on this card?
No. His brother just lost.
Oh yeah, that's right. I always confuse them. They're like interchangeable to me.
I mean, now they are.
What about Walker versus a guy like Spivak? Similar skill set.
No, see, I want Derek Lewis versus Spivak in a rematch because
those are terrible matchmaking suggestions, dude. Let's put a guy who's got knocked out cold. Or well, not cold, I guess.
I think he
I guess
knocked
that's
out.
early. I just said that.
Well,
Literally just said he didn't get knocked out cold. Sorry.
yeah. But think about this.
I guess that's only
Spivak,
saving. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
it's about the rankings, right? From how I'm thinking about it. It's also about the fact that Derek Lewis has a loss to Spivak, right? And and it's like, who does he? And I think Derek Lewis should fight. I mean, why wouldn't he fight up? I mean, they tested the prospect on him. He fraud checked the guy.
Yeah, this is
right?
kind of the UFC career of Derek Lewis as of late, though, right?
I mean, yeah, except how many times before it's like maybe he does a little heavyweight fucking Glover Teixeira, like. I mean, he's not gonna win the belt, but
I think that's pretty unlikely because the skill gap between. I think Derek Lewis is the bottom of the barrel as far as like a good heavyweight is concerned, and I think that's, like when he gets put up against these newer guys, like the new heavyweights coming up aren't good. So like saying like, oh, Derek Lewis got a knockout win over prospect, like let's put him up against a ranked guy, let him fight up. It's like, yeah, I don't think Derek Lewis is very good.
I mean, when I saw that he had doubled his like cardio for his training, that's something that like no heavyweights do. Like you're talking about like the split in the heavyweight division around people who are ranked.
It looks like Derek Lewis is number 9. So yeah, Spivak is 8.
He'll be. They're gonna move him up. They're gonna move him up at least one. So like him versus Spivak.
I don't know why they would.
Because he's just got a he's got a like huge win, dude.
He's also very marketable.
He is. I mean, you think that you can get a layup or what?
Oh no, I'm just saying like let's matchmake for Walter Walker right now.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So Teixeira, yes, just lost. Walter Walker's not ranked. Towson Teixeira will still probably be right at the end of the rankings of the top 15, even though he lost his fight. Give Walter Walker a crack at the rankings. I mean, you could give him Martin Boudet, but Martin Boudet is already fighting somebody. It's like
my God. Walter Walker's only loss is to fucking Lucas Brzeski.
The worst fighter ever, yeah. Who's fighting next Saturday against fucking Ryan Spann, whose goddamn debut is
Kuniev is more interesting to me.
Maybe.
Who else is? Yeah, because he's 15th. They got Martin Boudet in the fucking rankings.
I know. I just said that. Yeah.
Insane.
He's fighting someone though. I think Gazia would piece up Walter Walker because he can grapple.
Mm-hmm. Mick Parkin, I think, needs to fight up. I don't know why Tai Tuivasa is ranked 10th. And then there's Marcin Tybura. I feel like it's too high. So I think I'll put in the poll Kuniev and Teixeira.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's a shame because, like, I mean, dude, Teixeira just got he did just get fraud checked hard. He's not, I mean, questionable stoppage a little bit, but, like, I think
that fraud checked is just a strong word.
I mean,
you yourself are trying to tell me that Derek Lewis is a top tier heavyweight, are you not?
I mean, he's right on the line, dude. He's right on the line with Spivak, Tybura, where he's not, it's like there's this purgatory in the division. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's like, there's the top 5 or 6, right? And then, and then there's pretty much those 3, I would say, and then,
what 3?
And then, what? Derek Lewis, Spivak, and Tybura.
So you think those are like the lowest tier of like good heavyweights?
Yeah, of heavyweights that are formidable, like on a serious fucking,
I still wouldn't say they're like very good though. I don't know, compared to the rest of the division.
Yeah, but like, so it's like, who would you have Derek Lewis fight? You said,
I'm in a match.
I'm sorry.
At the end of the show.
Yeah, but Walter Walker. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
A guy who kind of proved himself, I guess, a worthy adversary in the top of the division against a guy like Curtis Blades, who I also feel like is a step above Derek Lewis, but still not very good. I have a lot of respect for Curtis Blades. I think that he just gets caught. But yeah, either way, Kuniev looked really good against him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's arguable he could have won that fight as well. So. Okay, we got 2 votes for Kuniev, 1 vote for Taliesin.
Actually, I'll agree with you, Kuniev.
Yeah, we'll let the poll go for just a second longer. Yeah, dude, heavyweight sucks ass right now. It's so sad. At least they got guys like I just, as I was looking at the rankings, like somebody's fighting Ante Delija, who who was like a one-time winner of the PFL tournament, right? And then you got Buchecha coming into UFC. That's super interesting.
Yeah, dude. I just really I don't know. I just think it's a matter of time till Walter Walker, he can only go so far, man.
Sure. So you're like, feed him to the dogs early, and let's see what it's really about.
Well, I don't know. It's like, is he getting better? The first, you got to give somebody a break on their first octagon fight. You know what I mean? But and then Dante Mays was morose, and this fight. Even Kennedy, dude. Although this was probably definitely obviously his most impressive performance so far. I would say that.
Drop the link. Says MMA betting mastermind.
Oh, yo, that dude. Yeah, that's
If you come over to my channel, I can drop a link, but I can't actually drop a link when you're in Gio's chat. So, but yeah, all right. So the next match would be Eduardo Mora versus Lauren Murphy, which you were talking about before we started talking about Walter Walker. So you were saying you think that Eduardo Mora is really good?
I do. Yeah, he's better than you think. I think somebody like Karine Silva, somebody ranked who just kind of is floating around, not and just let Eduardo Mora break into the rankings. She's a kind of weird kick-heavy style. Lauren Murphy was not as completely fucking washed as people thought.
What is the case for that? Because I thought that she performed well in the third round and actually started piecing up Mora. But other than that, I don't even know why she's fighting at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Karine Silva. I just fucking just give Eduardo Mora a shot.
No, I was asking you why you think.
Yeah. Why I thought Lauren Murphy. Because all right, so it's like I don't know. It's hard for me to describe. It's like it's a visual thing. There was Lauren Murphy just there's the skull of or the skeleton rather of the fighter that she used to be. Kind of there. I'm you're making me defend.
Yeah, but Lauren Murphy had a good run up. Lauren Murphy had a good run up to the title and got smoked by Valentina Shevchenko, and ever since then she hasn't done anything memorable. in my opinion. So I think she's clearly washed. Like she got a win over Misha Tate, who is also washed, and then hasn't even fought in 2 years after losing to Jessica Andrade, who is pretty washed as well. And then she loses to Eduardo Mora and actually gives her problems. So this is why I'm just confused on like why we need to just boost Eduardo Mora into the rankings, especially against Karine Silva, ranked number 12 in the division. Definitely somebody outside of the rankings. Now Karine Silva is booked against JJ Aldrich, who is she even ranked at this point? Yeah, she's ranked.
She ranked. I think she ranked last.
She's fighting her on August 16th. I mean, like Veronica Hardy is outside of the rankings. But yeah, I think that Eduardo Mora with a let me see actually. Yeah, so she did lose to Denise Gomez. Oh, she already beat Veronica Hardy. My apologies. And then this win over Lauren Murphy. So, I mean, good to have like a reputable vet on her resume and stuff like that. But I guess that there's not really too many other non-ranked fighters that she can fight at this point. How about like a Chukagian, or I guess her name is not. It's like Seminara now.
I mean, sure, man. Like, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think like women's divisions need to be shaken up. I think Eduardo Mora is good enough to fucking just crack into the rankings.
I mean, but we both just agreed that this is the best division in the sport right now, so I think it already is getting shooken up.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Although, yeah, I don't know, man. WMMA.
What about it?
I mean, yeah, sure.
What's that?
I'll go with your pick.
Oh no, I mean we're gonna let the chat vote on it. That's how this show works.
If she has if Scream still got a fight though.
Yeah, well, I mean we can always do like the winner of that fight.
For sure, but I mean, it's gonna be Korean Silva, by the way. She'll be JJ Aldrich.
Again, I just don't understand the case of like this girl is actually really good. Like we're talking about one of the best women's divisions in the sport, and Eduardo Mora is really good at this division. Who's got is full of prospects right now.
I mean, yeah, dude, but like the girls at the bottom of the rankings aren't prospects.
I think that's actually a really fair point. Like obviously Wang Kong is, and I think Casey O'Neill still is. Miranda Maverick isn't.
Miranda Maverick actually is. I mean, she lost to Rose, but
yeah, but I mean, like, what's a prospect in your opinion? I guess define
someone that improves. I would say somebody that improves with each fight.
I don't think that Miranda Maverick is that person. I actually think she's gotten quite stale as of late.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, that ended with that.
Let's see, put that up there. But honestly, though, like you do make a good point because, like, I can't really think of anyone else other than Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, Caitlin Seminara, which I always feel like is the go-to. Like, oh, this person's like kind of teetering on the rankings. Maybe not.
Yeah,
put her against Caitlin Chukagian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, she's a.
I guess that's really all I got, honestly.
Yeah, dude, it's not easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Eduardo Mora would have had a more impressive performance. You know, like I feel like she should have had over someone who like Lauren Murphy, who is tough, but you know, I don't value highly anymore in this division. Also, you know, coming off a 2-year layoff. So yeah, we'll put that in the chat though. Who's up next for Mora? Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna put Chukagian anyway because I feel like most people know her as that. Winner of Aldrich versus Silva. Okay. Polls up. Yeah, and that is kind of the problem with like women's divisions at this point is there's not enough, like they're not deep enough, right? Even though I do think women's fly is still the best division in the sport, we're still struggling to like be like, oh, there's this person on the come up that's not ranked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing this is the last women's fight on this card.
I mean, there's a lot of just kind of like interchangeable women's prospects at this point, like
Yeah.
De La Rosa, Barbosa, Marina Moroz, Ernesta Caracati, like all of these women are just like Jamie Lynn Horth. It's like those are all the same person to me, basically at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
They're Brazilian and some aren't.
This kid, for sure. Should I send this kid Justin the link? MMA betting masterminds.
Link him to my channel, and then I suppose that's cool.
Okay, one second. Like, you want him in the chat here?
Well, yeah, so I could like send him the link.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like people are just gonna come in and it's your audience.
Yeah.
Like Mailson's just waiting to hop in and start trolling.
Yeah, I mean, if Mailson came in, it'd be fine. But actually, you know what? Actually, never mind. Like, I'm trying to. Well, never mind. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Let's see. This kid's trying to restart his channel and shit.
You only got one.
What?
Oh, for sure. All right. Yeah, I only got one vote in the poll, so I'll go ahead and end it. We'll go with the winner of Karine Silva versus JJ Aldrich.
Yeah, let's get to the actual fucking meat of this.
I mean, that's why I was like, because at this point in the show, I'd be like, oh my god, Eduardo Mora versus Karine Silva. But so the next fight would be Jake Matthews versus Chidi Njokuani, who, again, I said probably impressed me the most out of this fight. But I also feel like Jake Matthews is another one of those fighters that like he'll look really good, and we're like, oh, Jake Matthews been in the UFC a long time, and he's finally having a breakthrough performance, and then he'll get another fight, and then he looks like absolute dog shit over somebody I think he should have beat, So
yeah,
he's a tough one. I feel like you could kind of match make him with like probably anybody, like that's around.
Yeah, I said Colby Covington just to fucking get rid of. That's what I said. I said Colby just to fucking get rid of him. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was you sent me like all your matchmaking picks at the end of the.
Yeah. And I mean, dude, it's like fucking Colby Covington,
and
dude.
I was like, Colby, but also the thing is like,
why the fuck not, dude?
Go ahead.
Like seriously, Colby. Okay, so Colby Covington, like, just purge this fucking guy from the rankings. Anybody's gonna take him out. Jake Matthews, but I mean. Jake Matthews looked good enough against Chidi. I mean, you got a fucking sub on Chidi. I mean, there's no, it's like, why the fuck not, dude? It's like, Colby Covington. He's somebody. Covington seems to be able, for some reason, to just stall out and be selective, which like he has certainly not earned. So, like, I feel like Jake Matthews is somebody he would think he could fucking beat, and but would lose. So, like,
I do disagree with you though, because I feel like Colby's only taking fights like with the top guys of this the division, which again I don't necessarily agree with. Now he's on a 2-fight losing streak, so
I mean, watching Buckley wasn't really a top guy. when he fought. You know what I mean? He was like certainly up and coming, but
He was definitely on a sick run. Like Jake Matthews is a pretty
no,
mid.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think that. I just think it's a very would I like to see the fight? Sure, but it's like I think it's a very unrealistic pick.
it is unrealistic. It's unrealistic as fuck. But like, I mean, hey, you could give him Carlos Prates, who I guess is now down to 13, and watch me at
I was thinking more like a Randy Brown or a
Randy
Bond
Brown
who fought on this card.
or who?
For Matt.
Oh, actually, you know what, dude? Fucking, you know, what'd be good. Andreas Gustafsson.
Is he fighting in this division? Oh yeah, he is. But he is booked against Renat.
Oh, he's booked
on the 6th, which is.
You know what? What about fucking Chaos then? Chaos Williams.
Didn't he just get knocked out?
Yeah, by Gustafsson.
That's right. He's so far down in the rankings at this point too. I feel like Jake Matthews is getting there.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's like why the fuck not?
I think like Bonfim or Brown. I can't even find Chaos Williams on this ranking thing. I don't even know how far down he is. Yeah.
The Bonfim that just won?
Yes.
You want to put Jake Matthews and him up against each other?
Yeah, I don't think that that's the worst.
It's not the worst, but I mean, Bonfim's about to be ranked, so like.
Sure, but I feel like even though I had picked Wonder Boy to beat him, I feel like he.
Yeah, you did.
I feel like he still. I feel like he should have. Even though he is about to be ranked, I still feel like he didn't really do enough to show me that like he's a serious contender in the weight class. You know.
Yeah, and I don't think I agree that I don't think he necessarily is, but I mean,
what about like a Mike Malott or?
I mean, yeah, for Jake Matthews, yeah. Right, dude, Randy Brown needs to fight somebody ranked next after that after the oh, you know what though, Nicholas Dalby maybe for Matthews.
Yeah, I don't think he's ranked though. Like, I don't know.
I'm not.
He's not even on like. He's not even on like.
Randy Brown.
So you're not thinking that Jake Matthews needs like a fight like.
I don't think that Jake Matthews needs. I mean, I think he needs to fight up. Like, I mean, you know, it's like
looking at the Tapology rankings, like the next guy above,
but
him,
not
Carlos Leal, Gilbert Burns.
Dude, I want Bonfim to fight Burns. You know,
God, that's so terrible, bro. It's just, why do we want to just do horrible things to Gilbert Burns? He's already on a huge losing streak, and
yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, but like,
why does every matchmaking suggestion have to be like, oh, put him up against the guy on the biggest losing streak that's in the rankings?
Well, I actually don't think, like you said, dude. I agree that he's not. I don't see him as this prospect that, like when he was undefeated and then Nicholas Dalby knocked him out, like really knocked him out. You know, and I mean, you know, so
how
it's
many
like.
years ago was that though?
That was not even 2 years ago. I don't think.
For Jake Matthews?
No. I'm talking about Bonfim, but that's what I said. I want Bonfim to fight Burns. Like, you know, I think Jake Matthews, you know, Randy Brown, you know, he's gonna be fighting into the rankings next. Like, he would kill Jake Matthews. I think that, like, I mean, Jake Matthews, and that's the thing. It's like, for the way I think about matchmaking, it's like, you know, it's like where someone's at right now, and it's like, okay, it's like, could this person improve over time with like an opponent that's challenging, but not like where it's not like slaughter.
And I guess Gilbert is 10th, but I'm kind of having a hard time matchmaking for
No, I don't want Gilbert to fight Jake Matthews. I would say
no, I know you said Bonfim. I understand.
Yeah, I think I mean,
we're not matchmaking for Bonfim right now, dude.
No, I know. That's right. But you said Gilbert Burns. I'm like, yeah, like nice.
You said Gilbert Burns.
No, you said Gilbert Burns first, and I was like, no, I want Gilbert Burns.
I was just naming off who's above him. Like,
oh yeah, okay.
I wasn't saying.
What about fucking God damn it, shit. What about Ponzinibbio? That'd be weird. That'd be interesting. Against Matthew.
Let me see. So he did just get knocked out against.
Yeah. That was an upset too. He got knocked, but
But
before that, he knocked out Carlson
like,
Harris.
I feel like Chidi was on his way up to being ranked though. You feel me? Like, and everyone was super high on Chidi for some strange reason, which I'm not. But he was on a 3-fight winning streak. To be fair.
Yeah, but like a split decision win, right, to AJ McKee or whatever, and then he a decision against a 29.
What about Mike Malott?
Yeah,
There's a Canada card coming up. They gotta have Mike Malott on that card.
Mike Malott.
Also, Jake Matthews just got a really quick, sub win over Chidi Njokuani.
You know what? I'll yeah, Mike Malott's good because Mike Malott's super inconsistent. He was only a step ahead of fucking Trevin Giles, but then
3 pretty decent names. I'll put Colby in there.
I mean, that would. I mean, I wish the UFC would just they would do like the occasional shit like Ryzen does. I mean, not quite like Ryzen, because you know what I mean. Like where Ryzen will have just like a fucking like a bantamweight fight, like a fucking super heavyweight, just one weird ass fight.
Super fight. All right, so I got the poll up. I'm kind of feeling the Mike Malott fight because but
I just think Mike Malott's such ass that that fight could just be it could go like a Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig, kind of just boring ass, But then again, one of them gets aggressive, and
I do feel like they're both on the cusp of being ranked though. So it's like somebody's got to.
Oh my god, if Mike Malott gets ranked, that's fucking sad, bro. Seriously.
You don't feel he's on the cusp of being ranked with a couple more wins?
I mean, dude, I think Radke fought like a fucking asshole, and that's why he lost. And then before that, if Mike Malott's on the cusp of being ranked?
Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, Neil Magny made sure of that, right? And then and that's Neil Magny, bro. And then the Trevin Giles fight was pretty pathetic. Yeah, the
Neil Magny who was ranked at the time.
Yeah. That was right, but that was Malott's shot at the rankings, right? And then and he got knocked out people are like, oh, he was winning that fight until he wasn't. Malott. And then he looked like shit against Trevin Giles. And then Radke basically handed him a victory with the worst fucking fight IQ.
This is kind of how it works though when guys are on the cusp of being ranked. If he knocks out or has an impressive performance over someone who's kind of on the cusp of being ranked too, then that means he gets a ranked opponent next, right?
How on the cut? I mean, Radke was fighting up a weight class though.
I'm talking about Jake Matthews.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, Malott though. I mean, sure, man. Malott or honestly, I would say Malott or maybe Malott or you said Chaos Williams booked, right?
I can't even find him on the rankings. Let me see. I got to go to the next page over.
Just go here. Let me do it.
I'll just share my screen. I'm literally on Tapology's rankings, and they don't even.
What about I mean, there's so many guys Ponzinibbio, Muslim Salikov,
Down. I already have a poll both ready. People have voted the Mike Malott fight. What's that?
I said that. Yeah. There's guys Salikov, Muslim Salikov, and Ponzinibbio, guys that are older.
Okay, so they have him at 50, 53. Chaos Williams, him at 53 on the top rankings, which again I know isn't the end all be all. I just like to use it, and he's not booked. Who did you just say? Muslim Salikov?
Yeah.
Let's find him. God damn, all these fucking ads. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just go with Malott. We already got 2 votes for it, so. I'll have you tee up the next one. Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin.
Oh God, dude. I mean, like fucking Chris
So we're kind of
Curtis. I
gonna
mean,
go like it'll be like kind of the same exact route, right? It'll be like the same exact route we just went through with Jake Matthews, though, right? Because like a guy who's not. I mean, obviously this is first fight in the weight class.
I got one.
But yeah, like
I got
welterweight,
one.
he's gonna fight somebody like around the same echelon.
Let's say
Why not do
let's
Chris
make
Curtis
it
and Colby
a
Covington?
let's make it a let's make it a fucking middleweight fight. Cause like that's I mean, is it likely it'll be a
Like that is
welterweight?
interesting though. Like, do you? I don't know. I mean, do you think this is a full time move for Chris Curtis or not?
Not after this fight. No, fuck no. I think like but I think honestly, like maybe somebody like
Oh,
somebody like maybe
how about we just do that? How about we just do should Chris Curtis fight at welterweight, like stay at welterweight, or just go back up to middleweight? I think that should be
you should go
the
obviously
question.
you should go and fight like in Edmund Shabazian or something like that.
Yeah, but you say he should go up to middleweight, and it's like,
I mean, he
obviously,
should
but
go.
also,
He should. I think
right,
he
just keep
should.
interrupting, I guess. Fuck.
Honestly, like, I mean, dude, what is he doing at welterweight? You know?
I have no idea. That is a great question. God, I feel like he's fought everybody up there though. Like at this point, you know, maybe that's why he did it, is just so he could like get better fights. Yeah, let's see. I mean, because like he's fought so many fucking people: Phil Haas, Brendan Allen, Rodolfo Vieira, Jack Hermanson, Joaquin Buckley, Gastelum. He had a no contest with Imavov, Burial, and Kopylov, and he lost to Kopylov. So I think that's probably why he moved down to welterweight, because like he's already fought so many guys at the middleweight, weight class, and I think he just is like looking for greener pastures down at welterweight.
Yeah, dude. It's not. He had no power. He has no defensive power. His guard got broken through by Matt Griffin.
I'm just gonna put that in the. I mean, I don't mind him staying at welterweight, but I also I kind of just don't really. I kind of just. What's that?
So we can get killed. I mean, I know you don't like him, but
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I just don't really care too much about what Chris Curtis's next move is. I think that he can be in a fun fight, depending on who he's up against.
Yeah. He's in fun fights for Chris Curtis are when people try to take him down. When people try to take him down, he's throwing uppercuts to the body. He's fucking throwing elbows. You know, like that. Those are his best fights. When people try, you know what I mean? Like otherwise, he just sort of point fights and shells up. Yeah. So that's why I said Edmund Shabazian, because that dude has decent striking, but like, yeah, but that because like that dude is gonna try to wrestle him to the ground, and Curtis is gonna have to I mean, he's got this legendary takedown defense that's like kind of waning. Yeah. I say legendary, like kind of around sarcastically.
Yeah,
like, I mean, you know, he had the most for a while.
All right, so the question of Chris Curtis. Again, like I don't know, he did have a rough debut in the weight class. I like the Shabazian fight though. I don't hate it. But again, I just don't know exactly what he's gonna do next. You know, I mean, a win's a win, right? So he's got to win in the weight class at this point. So I think he can kind of just do whoever. It doesn't really matter who you matchmake. Chris Curtis
all right, yeah. Fuck, all right, yeah.
So
I was disgusted with him in this fight.
Leave that one undecided.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So next will be Tuco Tacos. I don't think we really need to matchmake for him either, because
yeah, fuck Tuco Tacos. Ian Kudalaba. Somebody. Yeah, I said Ian Kudalaba. That's fine with me. I'm disgusted with him. I'm disgusted.
He's another one of those. He's another one of those fighters like Jake Matthews or like a Kevin Holland, right? Where like he'll have a good performance and then like.
No. That's dude. Don't disgrace the names of either of those people. Tuco Tacos is a goddamn hugging fucking bitch. Dude, seriously.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that he was.
I know.
Young Kutalaba. Somebody like
being fucking. Dude, Navajo Sterling's kind of just done that, and he fought Tuco Tacos. Like, I mean, he was supposed to be, you know, this huge prospect coming off the Contender Series, and he's won his fights that he's had in the UFC. But
the difference is that the difference is like Jan Kutalaba, right?
Yeah.
Again, this is what I was trying to say. Is he'll have a good performance, get a sick knockout or whatever, look really aggressive, and then he'll like just lose like really dumbly, right? I feel like Kevin Holland is the same kind of guy like that, you know. So it's like,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, honestly, I think Kevin Holland. I understand why people say that about Kevin Holland, but I think, you know, I mean, yeah, you know, I think his fight IQ is a lot better than people think. You know, he locked that armbar up against Oleg Sejcik after getting dropped.
Yeah, Oleg Sejcik was like really bad though.
Well, I mean, honestly, dude, Oleg Sejcik's a decent step. I mean, he almost beat Shara. Honestly, he was a shot away from knocking him out. I mean, he's one of those guys that's like, I mean, you know, a lot of the fights that he loses, like, you know, he only like you know, if he had just landed, like, you know, the one shot that he didn't land, or if he just stepped forward with a third piece to a combination, you know, it would have been his fight. But he's a good matchup with Chris Curtis, actually. Nice.
All right, let's matchmake for Vitor Petrino. Up at heavyweight now.
Yeah.
Right? Wait, what's this fight?
Yeah, what I say? Dude, Tai Tuivasa, please. Please, fucking Vitor Petrino versus Tai Tuivasa. Book that shit now. Like, no more fucking shoeies. That shit's disgusting. And Tai Tuivasa should have been cut instead of Rosenstrike.
Yeah, I feel like heavyweight's another one of those divisions too, where it's just like the division's so bad, and when like you get any injection of life, like you might as well fucking
exactly.
Because
the thing is, Petrino has no. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's that?
I said, go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you know, Kuniev just fought Curtis Blades, right? So like, guy off, you know, Contender Series, they just gave Curtis Blades to. So yeah, I don't hate that matchup. I'm just trying to look and see if there's like another one that sounds good.
I just like, I think that Petrino, it's like, okay, so Petrino has shit fight IQ, but he has all the skill sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he fed his neck to Anthony Smith. That was retarded. Dustin Jacoby just outthought him until he found the fucking opening, you know, in the third round against him. At heavyweight, I don't think that like fight IQ, like in the moment adjustment problem is as much of a problem in that division, honestly. You know?
Sure.
Like, and so because of that, it's like, okay, like move this guy up. You know, it's like give him a shot to be fast tracked. And also, Tuivasa is on like a 4-fight losing streak, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking pathetic, and he's like super fat now. I don't even know if that,
he's always been fat.
what's that?
So he's always been fat.
Yeah, he's like even fatter though. Like, have you seen him lately? Like, he was at a UFC event, like looking like a big motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, he's gonna weigh in at 266, or he'll miss weight, dude. You know how embarrassing it is when dude. I think only Justin Taffa and one other fucking person by a half pound. Justin Taffa by a pound and a half have missed fucking weight at heavyweight.
It was
the
guy from Spain who throws the kicks. Who
there's
Kennedy
a
and
big
Zedrick
butt.
whooped up on Beast Boy.
There was a guy in the UFC though. There was I forget his fucking name. He's a black dude, missed weight by a half pound.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah, that guy, and then Justin Taffa, who's 6. He's only 6 feet tall. Yeah, what the fuck is his name? Yeah, I can't remember. He doesn't have he's got like a regular sounding name.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He totally does.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, who is that? Someone in.
It's
anyone
Chris.
in chat knows shit about it? Oh, fuck, you're right. God damn me. It's like it's not.
Beast Boy. God damn it, dude. Oh, no, I don't know. See, that's how irrelevant fucking heavyweight is these days.
No, that was a long time ago though. It was like fucking years.
Well, he's also had a really Chris Barnett.
No, okay, yeah, oh yeah, no, you're right. Chris Barnett did. He's even shorter too. Meatball. Yeah, no, there was some. Okay, there's somebody else though, like a tall black dude that missed by half a pound. Yeah, Chris Barnett's abominable, dude. Although his wins are super fun. His fucking
totally, yeah. He's like super athletic for
spinning
tiny fat heavyweight.
Bro, his fucking dude, and I stand by the fact he would have beaten Kennedy if he hadn't shattered his ankle doing fucking just jumping jacks.
His wife was in the hospital just before that fight, and I think she actually passed.
Yeah, he was in the hurricane too.
Oh yeah, that's right, in Milton.
Yeah.
All right, so next person we'll matchmake for is Morgan Charrier.
Yeah, she's good, bro.
Any thoughts on who should be up next for him?
Yeah, I say Giga Chikadze. I say give him let Charrier get to the rankings or not, and give Giga a last fucking.
I just want to mention that every single fight on this card up to this point, you have suggested that somebody get a ranked opponent out of, and I don't think that that's necessarily warranted for every single fighter on this card.
Yeah, but Charrier does.
Just want to mention that.
I'll give you Eduardo Murray doesn't. I'll give you that. I think Vitor heavyweight, dude. What the fuck you gotta finish like Vitor Pacino got. Why the fuck not, right?
Yeah, I think that
that's Jake Matthews. I see your point. And Curtis, I didn't fucking suggest a ranked opponent. Not at all.
He's the only one. So Tapology has. Go ahead.
Sorry, you decided to skip Hugo Tokos. I was about to say fuck no to the rankings for him too.
Sure. But so they do have Morgan Charrier as 35 on Tapology's rankings. Let's see where they had Nate the Train.
Dude, I think you're about to
Morgan Charrier. What's that?
I was just gonna say I have plans for him too. Where do they have they adjusted Tapology yet?
I think they updated quite. Oh, they had him at 40. So
okay, so they had
J, Brito.
I mean, why not? Why not? Naimov's a good one. Naimov's a good one. He would probably win.
About. He already fought in a thing. Yeah, his last fight was Wood.
Nathaniel Wood.
Patty Saab.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, he just got that fucking. He pulled that upset on Brito, Anderson Brito.
That was a decision. The Patty Saab. I think that's I mean, I could keep going.
That's a
like,
good one.
Woodson, Mariscal. I think that it kind of stops there. Like, I don't think we should just be giving him a ranked opponent.
All right. You know what? Yeah. Like I said, Sabatini.
Not
Sabatini's a good one. Sabatini's a good one because it's like can Sharia grapple? Why do you call him Patty Sabs?
I think that we'll go Pat Sabatini, Patty Sabs.
Yeah, I know. Pat Sabatini, yeah.
Patty Sabs, bro.
It's too close to Apache. Apache makes it too close to.
All right, so nobody's voting in the poll. They're all just spamming, trying to get you to go on Clown Show. So,
I don't care about that.
We'll say like between Naimov, Costa, and Patty Sabs, who sounds more interesting? I think I kind of like Costa actually.
I mean,
I guess. Sorry, I guess I'll just.
Go ahead. I was gonna say Costa might deserve a rank, but
I think you actually have a good point there. I think that Mohamed Naimov would be a more fun fight for Morgan Sherrier over Pat Sabatini, but I honestly don't hate either match. I think it would be more fun. Yeah.
Why do you think that would be? Because like the thing with Sabatini is obviously he's gonna try to grapple, so it's like
exactly. Yeah. You're getting striker versus grappler in one fight, and you're getting Naimov, who's like more well-rounded. I think he actually kind of wants to stand and bang a little. I think you'd get a little bit more of what you saw on Saturday night with
sure. Do you think that though? How would you see Sabatini versus Shari going? Would you see some boring control time, or would you see Sabatini lock up a submission? Would you see Shari?
I do think. I don't know, and that's why I think actually it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm a fan of stylistic mismatches a lot of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that who did he just beat though?
Dude, Sabatini beat
Pierce. I think that is a good heat check.
It's a good test too.
Yeah, but then I think Naimov is. I think you could do either one of them, and it'd be fine.
Yeah, you could.
I think that Ezekiel Costa, though, you are right. I think he's like more on the.
Yeah, he's ready. I mean, dude, he's not a tear, bro.
Sherrier, Naimov, or Patty Sabs.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to Steve Garcia, in the same division. Obviously, a guy who needs to fight up the rankings for sure. Because Calvin Kattar. If I go on the UFC,
he's now ranked. Yeah, what is Calvin?
Was 14. They're gonna update the. How the fuck did Calvin Kattar move up the rankings on a fucking 4-fight losing streak? What the fuck?
They did that shit where they bump everybody up for whatever dumbass reason. Isn't but they moved Giga down, right? Giga's like 15th. Onama's ranked because he beat Giga. Right. So I guess yeah. But anyway, I would say that I think that fucking Steve Garcia should fight Josh Emmett, dude. I think that that's a guy who that's a guy who like Kattar is like, I mean, that he's a very pure striker, and he's like, he's holding on to being durable and very deadly way more than Kattar is,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Lerone Murphy barely fucking, I mean, not barely, but Lerone Murphy was just a step ahead of him,
David in the chat says, great show, guys. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So I'm just looking like, and I do actually like that match. So Movzar's booked against Pico. Goddamn, Lopez Silva, sick fight. Arnold Allen's still hanging out there for a fight. Yair, Murphy.
I almost said, well, I don't know. I'd like to see Lerone Murphy versus Arnold Allen. That kind of is.
I mean, dude, all British. You could do that like a main event. That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude. Make bring the racial element into over there.
Racial element? What, white guy versus black guy?
No, dude, you ever watch? I mean, you don't watch soccer, but on fucking it's on Paramount Plus, like you'll be watching Premier League, and their slogan will be "No room for racism." It's fucking like
Okay. What?
it's so over the top. Yeah, no, it's a real thing.
That's
It's
insane.
it's like, all right, bro. Like, I mean, I wasn't
I
thinking about
almost feel like
racism.
Zalal should fight one of those guys, though. You know?
One of those guys, Allen
Mm-hmm.
or Lerone. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, bro, like they're. I mean, I guess Allen's kind of just been like swinging in the wind,
Actually,
but Lerone Murphy's
yeah.
proceeding towards, yeah. I mean, Zalal beat Cater, but like Cater looked way better against him than he did against Garcia.
Yeah, that's a good point. I just think that Zalal's on such a huge winning streak at this point that you kind of have to do something, move him
I
up the
think,
rankings.
yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but I think, both of those. I mean, once you get once you get a bottleneck like you have like kind of like a welterweight where
Mhm.
you had Slavkov versus Gary, you got Kamaru versus Buckley, like it's
Yeah.
it's certain people should be moved up. That's why
Okay,
I mean that's
so
why I'm kind
so okay, so if
of
if you did Steve Garcia versus Emmett, I guess just who would you matchmake for Zalal? Because I do like Emmett versus Garcia. I think that's a
who
sick
would I
match.
matchmake for Zoral is a good question. One second, I would say
We
probably
got the rankings
yeah, go for it.
right.
Um,
We just
all
off the
right,
same.
so. Yeah, I would say. All right, let me see. I would, dude. Why the fuck not Aljamain? Nah, not Aljamain Sterling.
Aljamain's fighting Ortega.
Yeah. Oh, because I was gonna say Brian Ortega. Dude, fucking give. Honestly, fuck Yair and his like title shot that he doesn't deserve. Like, which isn't gonna happen anyway. Give Zalal Yair versus Zalal. Fuck it, right?
But
Like.
isn't he supposed to be the next guy up though? Like
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen, bro. Come on. He already got bodied
I
by
just feel like
fucking.
Zalal because I think he even called out Emmett in his last fight.
Dude,
But
he called out Emmett because it was because of how like he thinks it's gonna be easy to submit Emmett, and it might be. But like, I mean,
yeah,
who'd you rather see fight Josh Emmett, Steve Garcia or Yusuf
Steve
Zalal?
Garcia all day, all day,
Yeah, exactly.
totally.
Yeah, I mean, and also like, I mean, we'll matchmake for Yusuf Zalal after his next fight, bro. Like,
Sounds good.
fucking,
All right,
bro.
let's go to the next
Oh,
one.
yo, I do have
Gabriel Bonfim.
and really quick, by the way, just like a, like a fucking. Like, how about also like, I mean, I don't want to matchmake for people who lost necessarily, but how about you do Nate Landwehr versus Calvin Cater, like for both of their next
Yeah,
fight?
yeah, I wouldn't hate it. I think that Landwehr is ranked pretty low in the division, so I'd kind of like to see somebody else
Yeah,
get a
now,
chance to have an impressive performance over him. And I think that you go
yeah,
way back for Calvin Cater. You know what I'm saying?
Calvin
Like
Cater maybe can,
give him like a contender series. Let's do heavyweight type matchmaking next for fucking Calvin Cater. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on fire.
yeah, precisely,
I mean, shit,
yeah.
there's a case to be made is he should be cut.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's like when Eric Anders fought Chris Weidman type shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
totally.
who wants to keep their job type fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think he needs one of those because I don't think Nate Landwehr should be cut necessarily. I don't think he's on the verge of being cut.
No, but I think I think it's like it's like whichever one of them is more sentimentally valued. It's like give them their last fucking hurrah and the fucking like when matching Chiesa up with Max Griffin type shit.
Yeah, totally. And then Max Griffin fights fucking Chris Curtis in his next fight.
Yeah.
All
Oof.
right. So let's matchmake for Gabriel Bonfim. And
I
again,
say
like I'll
Gilbert
just
Burns.
yeah, I don't think that he looked very impressive in this fight, and he did win a split decision. I know that some people thought
True.
won. Some people thought that Gabriel Bonfim should have gotten a UD.
Yeah. And I do need to rewatch that fight. My logic, though, for saying Burns, that Burns is like he looked good against JDM until JDM just fucking willed himself to to finish him, and then Morales just fucking like that was devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Gilbert Burns is where he is after Morales, right? Bonfim, though he didn't look spectacular, he is now ranked. So it's like it's one of those. I mean, maybe it's like a Magny versus Malat type situation where Bonfim gets projects, so to speak.
Yeah,
Or
I just feel like he already got a old vet fight, and he didn't impress very much. So I feel like
I mean,
contender, like
what's
another
unfortunate about that though is
due for
like
him.
sure. What's unfortunate about that though, man, is that like think about how Carlos Prates and Michael Morales both. It's like people. Oh, who did they beat? It's like people are still saying Morales is. It's like because you kind of have to do that. It's like Morales. Yeah, Morales beat Magny, and then he just beat Gilbert Burns, and people are like, oh, it's like let's see him fight like whoever. It's like it's like you think Ian Gary's gonna be Michael Morales? Fuck no. But it's like there are people who will say that he will, like because
I just think that he's undefeated, and he just got to lay up himself. So I'd like to see him versus a prospect as well.
And
also he's finishing fools too.
True. I mean, it's gonna be somebody ranked though, for Bonfim and like here. Let me see the rankings. Can you put that on screen again? Welterweight.
Yeah. Oh, got it. This is the UFC's rankings.
Yeah. Okay, so it can't be Steven Thompson. I mean, you could have him fight. So okay, you could have him fight Carlos Prates and die.
Sure.
Like I mean,
I actually don't hate that fight as like a get back. For Prates.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for Bonfim.
Yeah, me either. I don't either. I just think like I mean, I would hate that for Carlos Prates because it's like, Jesus, how much of a setback are you gonna throw this dude? I mean, wait, actually, no, that can't happen. He's already fighting Jeff Neal. Fuck that. Yeah. Hold on. But dude, I mean, honestly, I don't see an option other than Gilbert Burns, bro, because he's ranked, and I mean, unless you want to do him versus Colby, like. I mean, I think Burns makes the most sense.
I don't think Colby's even gonna fight again.
I mean, dude, if
he can't get like a top ranked guy or a title fight,
maybe they'll give him Tony Ferguson and then he'll retire on that or some shit.
Like, who's gonna fight Leon Edwards? That's kind of my.
That's where I'm at. I mean, dude, Leon Edwards is gonna get fed to one of the fucking boys, dude. Maybe Joaquin Buckley, maybe.
That would be
yeah, I think actually, who does Leon fight next? It's probably Morales. Actually, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah, you know what? As we sit here and kind of talk about the lightweight or the welterweight division, I'm like, fucking Gilbert Burns doesn't actually sound that bad. I wonder if they're like friends though, or some shit. Well, no, Gilbert doesn't even live in Brazil. He trains at ATT.
Wait, Bonfim and him, dude. Yeah, no, but dude, he killed his cousin back in '94, dude. Fuck his truce, dude. Like seriously. I mean, the way Volkov did Pavlovich, man.
Oh, he trains at the Bonfim Brothers gym. Oh, duh.
Yeah, so what, though? It's Rashad Evans, John Jones, bro. This is fucking Pavlovich Volkov. This is fucking. I don't give a shit, bro.
So let's matchmake for Derek Lewis, and then we'll just wrap the show up.
Obviously,
getting away from Taliesin Teixeira, a guy who only had one fight, or two fights in the promotion, who I had actually picked to beat Derek Lewis.
Yeah, me too. I do too. Yeah, I mean, but, whatever. I get that. I give it to myself. I mean, dude, please, you didn't have Rosenstrike beating Gaziev, did you? I mean, the other way around. Sorry, you didn't have Gaziev beating Rosenstrike, did you?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Did you or no? All right, cool. Because I can't
remember that far back, but I'm pretty sure I picked Rosenstrike.
Yeah, that used to be that for a while. That was my barometer for whether or not somebody was a bitch made casual. If they had picked Gaziev to beat Rosenstrike. But yeah, I think fucking dude.
Spivak is not booked currently.
Yeah, dude, and that's a reason.
Why not like Gaziev versus? Speaking of Gaziev, why not Gaziev?
Because I mean, he's gonna lose to Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis could beat Spivak. He lost to him a while back. Spivak looked like shit against Cortez Acosta. But right before that, he armbarred Marcin Tybura in the first round, that was a rematch too.
I guess I'm just interested in like, okay, like what do you think? First of all, the UFC wants to do with Derek Lewis, and what do you think he wants? Because like, I don't think Derek Lewis gives a shit, and I think we should just put him in fun fights. And I don't think that Spivak versus
You don't think
him
you don't think that's a fun fight? You don't think that's a fun fight? Because I mean, they're both going to be trying to like. Spivak might see the way Spivak fought Cortez Acosta was retarded. Like he should have grappled, obviously, like a lot more. And the thing with Derek Lewis though is that he can wrestle. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of people recognize that, but the other thing is, I mean, yeah, defensively, but somebody tries to take him down. I mean, there's been plenty of times where he's grabbed them and just fucking thrown them on the ground, and also his takedown defense, and his ability to, dude, he can sometimes just pure strength just rise up out of being taken down. So
but he's also like 40 now. Like how many fights do you think?
I mean, dude, he might be 40, but it's fucking. I mean, dude, that dude's got. He's on peptides. He's doubling down on cardio.
Oh, by the way, what's going on, Kiwi? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not sold on. Like, Lewis versus Spivak doesn't get me jazzed, and I feel like the UFC just kind of wants Derek Lewis in fun fights. And I don't think that they like Spivak either. And so, like,
yeah, I think so too. I don't think they do either. I mean, after that armbar on Tybura, I mean, that gave him a little bit of juice, but like, I mean, Gazia, you're saying Gazia versus Lewis. I mean,
I like him more. I would rather see him versus like Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, but I want Vitor Petrino to just fucking, just rip Tuivasa. But I want someone who's not fat to fight Tai Tuivasa. You know what I mean? Like, that's so much more fun. someone
in that same vein, it's like, do you want Tai Tuivasa to fight Sergey Spivak?
No, I want to fight Vitor Petrino, like I said.
I understand, but that's kind of what I'm alluding to. It's like, I feel like. I feel like, again, I don't have faith in Derek Lewis's title potential. Like you said, maybe he'll esque run, but it's like,
no, yeah, but like,
what are we doing? Like, again, if Sergey Spivak beats Derek Lewis, that does nothing for him. It's literally just like, hey, let's get.
Yeah, Derek Lewis. I don't think he will though. I don't think he will. And that's like a fucking. It's like Derek Lewis gets that win back to because he lost him a long time ago. And then he, probably retires on that. Maybe does one more project.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm like, okay, like, but if he loses, it doesn't do anything to really move the division.
How about this? Is Mick Parkin's not ranked anymore? Is he? Or is he?
He is. He's ranked number 12.
All right, Mick Parkin then.
All right, see, I like that fight. I like that fight because I feel like Mick Parkin definitely beats Derek Lewis.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I see him. I see that's a hard fight to pick, and that makes it exciting. I knew I'd get you with that. There you go.
Yeah, I like that fight.
Yeah. Because Mick Parkin, like, he's fucking big as fuck, like but he's got abs and shit. Like, he's not a fat ass.
He's definitely not He's definitely not very fat heavyweight.
Yeah, dude. I want Tuivasa to just get like, I want to see like his side fat rippling out when Vitor Petrino throws.
Derek Lewis called out Waldo, and the UFC loves Lewis.
Yeah, but Pavlovich is already fighting him.
After Waldo beats Pavlovich, Lewis will fight him for a big fight. I would not be shocked.
Wait. Who the fuck said after Waldo beats Pavlovich? Who said that?
King
Tersey. Let's slow your roll, bro. Pavlovich is going to fucking disintegrate. He's gonna black up Waldo Cortez Acosta.
I would not be shocked if Derek Lewis got a title shot right now versus Tom. I'm serious. Whoa, okay. Well,
bro, that's a good
note to end the show on.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, I would, dude. You know what would be fun? It would be so fun if Tom Aspinall is like, now that he's a champion, his first title defense somehow for whatever fucking dumbass reason
Keep Amy
against
Ocean.
nah, Andre Arlovsky, bro, rematch. The only guy that's taken Aspinall to a second round. Andre Arlovsky comes out of retirement at 59 years old.
Derek Lewis in the chat says he's gonna fight Tom Aspinall soon. All right, well let's hope so, D. Lou. All right, man.
Yo,
I'm gonna end the show on that. So
all right,
for joining.
I guess
Do matchmaking every Sunday. So yeah, on Combat Casual. Thanks for sharing the stream. Yeah, and I'll probably be coming out with a pick show tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do my prediction video. I guess I'll go address these allegations.
You have fun with that.
Yes, I won't, but yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right,
all right, dude.
Good night. Thank you everyone for joining. I'll play the outro. We'll get.